Have you ever wanted AppSheet to do the same action 30, 100, or even 1,000 times automatically? In this video, I'll show you exactly how the new loop function works, using a simple employee database and a second table that records every action as it happens. Let's get to it. In your Google Sheets file, create two tables, Loop Table Master and Loop Table Explainer. Then, we add the columns Unique ID, Name, Role, Color, and Age. I made up a list of different names with roles, colors, and ages. We can paste that in there and make it look nice. Now, we can copy and paste the column headers to the next table as well. This will be where you will see the execution of the actions happening. Let's add the tables to our app. And the other one as well. Great. For the demonstration of this function, I will add a table to make a view that will explain the function better. Back in the Google Sheets file, let's add a table and call it Loop Execution View. Then we will add the same column headers as the previous two tables. Now let's add it to our app. Now that this is all set up, let's create the view where we will execute the actions from. Let's call it Loop Execution. Then we pick Detail View. For this demonstration, we will make use of quick edit columns, so let's add name and role there for now. Then we save. You will notice that nothing shows in the preview at the moment. That is because the Unique ID column is still blank. So let's add a value in there. Let's sync it again. Great, now we can hide the Unique ID column in our view. There we go. Now let's save. Let's remove the generic buttons. To make the demonstration easier, let's make each of our column types an enum. In the valid if formula, you need to put this select formula in. This basically puts all the names that are in the table into this list. If a name is added or removed, it will also be reflected here. Let's save. There you can see all the names in the table also appear in this list. Next, we will do the same for our role column. In the valid if formula box, we will add this select formula to ensure all roles in the table are reflected here. Now we do the same for the color column. Here, AppSheet automatically made it a color type column. Let's remove all of that and make the column type an enum. Then in the valid if formula box, we put the select formula again. Now let's finish with the age column. Make it an enum, and in the valid if formula box, we will use the select function again to see all the ages in the table in our list. Great, now let's save. We will need a button where we can execute our actions from. I use custom buttons. There is a full tutorial on this on my channel. So let's open the buttons view, capture the image, and call it execute. Then in the loop execution view, I will add a virtual column and call it execute loop. In the formula bar, we will put the label that we captured with the image in there and make the column type a ref column. We will reference the buttons table and set the display name to blank. Now let's add the button to the view. Great, there is our button. Let's save. Now we can start with the demonstration of how loop actions work. To start simple, I will add a column to the Loop Master table and call it Helper. Let's regenerate. For now, we will only use our name column, so let's hide the role column. I want the action to put the value trigger into my Helper column in the Loop Master table, so let's add an action in the Loop Master table. Let's call it Set Helper to Trigger. Then choose Set the values of some columns in this row. Then pick the Helper column and add the value Trigger to it. We can hide this action. Then in our Execute Loop view, let's add an action and call it Set Helper to Trigger. Then you pick Execute an action on a set of rows. Then you pick your Loop Table Master. For the referenced rows, we will use the Select formula again, but this time we will reference the Unique ID column, and for the condition, we will add the name column. Then we say the name column is equal to the name in this row. Then we pick the action called Set Helper to trigger. We can put the action in line with our button column, and for display, double-click on the icon to remove it. Let's save. So now if we pick a name in this enum and execute the action, the value trigger will automatically be added. Let's check Olivia Thomas. Great. And so we can do it over and over again. This is the starting point. Now we want the action to be repeated over multiple rows where the same conditions are met. To demonstrate this, let's add a new action and call it Copy Rows. Then pick Add a new row to another table using values from this row. Then you select your explainer table. Unique ID will be unique ID. Name will be name. Role will be role. Color will be color. And age will be age. So whatever value is in these columns will be copied over. Now we can hide this action.
In our execution view, let's add a new action and call it Copy Rows. We will again use the option Execute an action on a set of rows. Then we pick our master table and use the same select formula. We can put the action in line with our button column and pick the star icon. Let's save. Now each name in this list is unique, so if we pick Daniel Jackson and execute the action, it will only copy the row where Daniel Jackson's name appears. Let's pick Lucas Robinson. Great, it only copies Lucas Robinson's row. The same goes for Emma Taylor. So what if we want to copy all rows where the role is the same? Let's add the role column to the quick edit columns and remove the name column. Then we change the action to say that the action must loop through all rows where the role is the same as the role selected in this row. Let's save. Let's clear the table to see what's happening. Let's copy all the rows where the role is manager. Great, you can see how the action runs through all the rows and only copies the ones where the role is manager. Here you can see that all the records correspond. Now let's clear the table again and pick the role of engineer. Again, you can clearly see that the action runs through all the records and only copies the records where the role is engineer. I want to take it a step further. I want to add two conditions. I want it to only loop to the actions that have the selected role and the selected color. So let's change the select formula to do that. Now in the view, I will have to add the color column to the quick edit columns. Let's save. Then clear the table. Great, now let's pick a role and a color. Let's see if it will give us all the green engineers. Great, let's clear the table and try blue technicians. Awesome. For the fun of it, let's add the red technicians at the bottom. This works perfectly. If you want to see any other practical applications of AppSheet functions, please leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.